Hey guys, Jake Noob here with another video where the gameplay doesn't matter but the topic might be interesting. Kind of a long-winded gap since the last upload. I apologize. Life is throwing me a lot of stuff to deal with. Mainly mainly coursework, and of course I kind of want to keep the stream going as much as I can. But of course, priority being trying to get that job at last, which I'm hoping to get fairly soon. Anyway, let me give you some context about Destiny and why I'm back in the game for it, because I got the Beyond Light DLC and I absolutely love it. I have literally never felt so happy to be in a game again, and it's quite a rarity for me at the moment because of games being very linear and very kind of predictable. But like, coming back to Destiny was a really interesting journey because I managed to play through the campaign, and ooh, oh yeah, it's dawning, huh? Damn, that tree though, wow. Anyway, yeah, I've got back into Destiny, and you can see that I've got the Cloud Strike on my back, which is why I'm going to show you this clip that I just had on stream. I was actually having a whale of a time with how lucky I was to get it. So here you go. I better get it, because that would be just This is a fucking good day. Holy shit. This guy has been perfecting speedrunning that strike. I guarantee you he's been doing it for over 3 hours, and I just turn up and fucking get it. Nuts, right? The fact that I managed to get that after about less than an hour. And the way that the guy was speedrunning it, I know you didn't see the full footage of it, but believe me, he was tearing through enemies like they were nothing. And that's, you know, kudos for you. You've got strong DPS against, you know, trash mobs and stuff like that. But it means nothing when it comes to grinding for exotics. It's just about luck, which is why, as much as I like the idea of getting through something quickly and efficiently, it's just, you could spend days grinding it, dude. Like, just take your time with it, you know? It doesn't matter at the end of the day. If you get it, you get it. And when you get it is the exciting part, which is why I was so happy about it. Just proving my point, really. But anyway, if you're interested in what on earth's going on in the video, I am pretty much going through my vault and getting rid of guns that I'm not using anymore, or copies of guns that I don't think have any use for me anymore. So if you are a Destiny person and you like stuff like this, drop it in the comments. Let me know, like, if there's any guns that you think I should be trying to get with the current season and stuff like that. Let me know, because I do love Destiny. I just, like, whenever I look at perks, I'm like, why do I need this one? What's the special thing about this one? And I spend like ages trying to figure it out. Like, without Dim, I don't think I would have a vault that's full of stuff, you know? It just makes sense to me. If it's got a thumbs up from the community, then I'm like, okay, cool, it makes sense that I should get that one. But anyway, expectation is going to be the topic of this video, because I feel that a lot of people don't really apply realistic expectations when it comes to anything these days. And a prime example is expecting a perfect game that's been in development. If you know what I'm gonna say, then you know. But Cyberpunk was not a smooth launch, and I am so disappointed that it wasn't properly ironed out and it wasn't properly, you know, cooked, so to speak. It needed a good amount of time to go through every single function of the game to make sure that it would work properly. And you get people who are, you know, are excited to play the game. They get their copy early. They have the current gen consoles and they can't even play it. It's ridiculous. Like, it's so heartbreaking that these people have been waiting months and almost years for a game that's been in development for so long and has cost a fortune to make, and it's not even up to par with some other titles. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, if they had a clause where they said, here's the game as the state is, it is not where we want it to be. I will be honest with you, if you want to get access to this game, we are going to release a pre-released version of the game. There will be patches throughout the thing. If you're itching to get in, you can have that as your pre-order bonus. You get the game early. And that would have enticed people to accept the fact that it wasn't finished, and, you know, they would have got initial sales, and then they would have waited for, like, you know, the second release would have gone, hey, the game is now bug free to the best of our ability. We feel that this is the product that we've been wanting to achieve. Here is a 10% discount for blah 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 months. That's how I would have done it if I was in charge of, you know, CD Projekt Red. Of course, I have no business experience in gaming or anything else like that, but I feel that that's the problem. Publishers just want to get their game out, get that initial spike of sales, and then they go, yeah, look how well we did. We had such a successful launch. We're so good at building games. And then you have a mass uproar from the community saying, your game's broken, dude. What are you doing? Fix your damn game. You know, like, it's so depressing to know that we've essentially been bait and switched in a way. Now, I will say this, the story so far, I have not completed it, and I won't be talking about it, so don't worry, there will be no spoilers. I won't do it for you. It's not fair that I should talk about it when people aren't able to actually fully enjoy the experience. But let me put it this way, from what I've experienced, despite the bugs, it is incredibly well written. They nailed the writing 100%, but they didn't nail the function or the core performance, which is like, it's like having a play that's been beautifully written and is literally sweeping the nation like crazy, but the lights guy keeps collapsing on the desk, or, you know, the lights decide to just spin around in a 360 for no apparent reason. It's just very upsetting, and it really ruins the experience. Like, there was a specific point in the game, again, I'm not going to talk about spoilers, but a car flew through a wall. It was literally the most awful thing to happen, because I was literally like, oh my god, I'm being in this situation. Wait, what? The car just clipped through the wall. That's not normal. It was so upsetting having that first-hand experience like that, and it will leave a negative aspect on the game. You know, all the people that have been posting reviews saying, oh, it's 10 out of 10, it's 10 out of 10, it's amazing, it's a must-have game. They must have had a serious amount of income to say that. Like, I will openly say that. I am not afraid of what these people have to say. If they have genuine critique, they would actually analyze the game for what it is as a full product and be honest with you. That's why I don't trust independent reviewers that much, because it's so upsetting knowing that they just don't actually understand that people are investing their livelihood into something that they want to enjoy in their downtime. And it's like, it's awful. I will say it, it's awful. So with that said, I really hope that CD Projekt Red can deliver what they say they will deliver. A polished game that is 100% close to bug-free as they can get, because it is a big game. Remember, it is a very, very large open world game that they really need to get this on the right tracks. Otherwise, they are going to lose a lot of support. Not only for their current projects, but future projects. You know, say for example they make a new type of game that's similar to what they've done before, or they make a Witcher 4 or something like that, and you have that expectation of, oh, it's going to be a buggy release, I better wait a couple months before I can play it properly. That's really going to impact your initial sales, and that's really going to change the way that people actually invest into you. So if they deliver very, very much what they say, and beyond, because I will be honest, the apology was pretty whack, I think they would have a very, very well, rewarded response from the community. Now, I will say this. I rarely invest in a single player game. Story-wise, I rarely get hooked. So, I'm not trying to bash the game. Just bear that in mind as I'm saying this. I just feel that if they had the amount of time and under the circumstances, COVID wasn't around, I genuinely feel that they would have delivered very well on the launch. It's just, that is an assumption. That is not like a fact or anything else like that. I don't know what their workforce is like. All I know is that they genuinely do work hard at what they do, and we should be courteous to the fact that they need to improve on the game. But they should have taken the correct decision in the first place based upon how bad the bugs were. If they knew that current gen was going to struggle launching it, then they shouldn't have launched it. And that's the simple fact. So, with that said, that's what I mean by expectation. You get put with this expectation that they basically sell you this idea that this game is going to be the most advanced AI in the world. This is going to be the most incredible, immersive experience that you're going to go through. And you get shit like NPCs appearing behind you that happen to be of the police force because you happen to accidentally lunge into somebody and kill them. They will phase behind you and appear. That is not how it should be. It just seems so far from what they've learned. Like, they have experience making open world games. They've made the Witcher series. They've taken it by storm and made an incredible game. Why haven't they built the game around that same idea and taken assets from various things and just taken their time with it? That's the most puzzling thing about this entire thing. They keep saying, we need more time. And the community said, well, that's fine. That's because of COVID. And then the second time it happens, like, well, that's fine, but don't set yourself an under expectation. Don't crunch yourself too hard. And I openly said as well, I will happily have my hand on my heart and said, at the end of the day, they can delay it as much as they want. As long as they are happy with their product launch and it is the 100% the best product that they can make that is accepted by many, including all generations of consoles, then that, in my eyes, is a successful launch. It's impossible to cater to many, but let me put it this way. Don't sell yourself too short. Don't make yourself like this fantastic new experience that's going to blow your mind when you get stuff like NPCs just disappearing. When you start a crime and you turn around and then the group in front of you disappears. You turn around to check the group behind you and then they're all gone. Or car traffic that's not really there. It really is not what I had in mind. And I know this has turned into it seems like an absolute bash. I'm pointing out some of the things that I've noticed through my experience. I've avoided watching other content creators because I don't want any spoilers. But from what I've been hearing from main streamers who have actually completed this story at least, they said that they are going to wait until things are ironed out to go through the next playthrough. And that's what I feel would be the best approach for me as well. Like, I should wait until the game is what they want it to be. So with that said, I think that's pretty much all I want to talk about. Let me know what you think about the Cyberpunk launch and any other games that you've had expectations for and have kind of fell flat based upon the launch and what you've heard and what you've experienced, for example. Like, if you've had a bug yourself, let me know in the comments. I would love to know about it. Obviously, try and keep it spoiler free if you can. If you can't for whatever reason, just slide into my DMs. Like, by the time you probably watch this, I would have hopefully finished the main story because I'm fairly close. I'm about 20 hours in apparently. So with that said, I hope this video has been kind of entertaining in a way. I hope the topic's been interesting for you. If it has, obviously let me know with a like. Let me know if there's anything you want me to cover in the future. Any comments that you want to add, drop them down below. Subscribe for more. I will be trying my best to do at least one upload per month. I'm going to keep that as much as I can because I would like to work on other things as well and keep my creative juices flowing, and you know, making stuff that's actually good quality. And of course I want to keep this this channel flowing as much as I can, but not the main focus, if that makes sense. With that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, or morning, and I will see you in the next video. Yeah, I got like some really bad encode lag, and I don't know why.
Watch your back. Invader incoming.
Dang, you're bad.
You can breathe now. This is what the Taken feel. Revel in this. That's a lot of moats to lose all at once. Good work. Two for one.
Don't try it.
10 seconds. The executioners come to town. They'll eat their teeth after that.
I am shitting on them. It's a shame my stream's laggy as shit right now.
That primeval's compromised. Hit it with everything you've got. Invaders here. Brace yourself. Your allies invading the other side. Invaders dead. Keep pushing.
I made 2 of them rage quit. Holy shit, this is my best Gambit game ever. What the fuck?
Your allies back. Score to kill.
They got shit on.